Buckeyes' 52-3 win over Northwestern was a rare occasion for the men of Scarlet and Gray. Friday night's game was the first time the Buckeyes had played a regular season game on a Friday since taking on USC at LA Coliseum on October 2nd, 1959. While this week's game was on Friday because of TV, the 1959 game was on Friday to accommodate Game 3 of the World Series between the Dodgers and White Sox on that same field just 2 days later. Interestingly enough, the baseball game was also the reason it was the first night game in Ohio State football history. Coincidentally, the Ohio State quarterback for that game had the same last name and first initial as current QB Justin Fields, although Jerry wasn't quite as good as the current guy. The Bucks got whipped that night by USC 17-0, but that was literally overshadowed by the fact that after the game, Woody Hayes apparently punched a member of the press. Ohio State had played 4 regular season games on a Friday before that one, but all of them were before the turn of the 20th century, so it's understandable if you don't remember them. Of course, thanks to postseason play, the Buckeyes have actually played a total of 18 games on Fridays, and thanks to the Bucks' big win over Northwestern, they're now 10-8 on Fridays all time. This got me wondering, though, how do the Buckeyes do on the other days of the week? The non-Saturday day of the week with the most Buckeye games is Thursday. The Buckeyes have played a total of 33 games, or just around 2.5% of their total games, on Thursdays. The most recent was also the only other midweek conference game for the Bucks, a 49-21 win at Indiana to kick off the 2017 season. While the Buckeyes have played several bowl games on Thursdays, including one of their greatest wins ever, the 2015 Sugar Bowl win over Alabama, most of the Thursday games were actually regular season games. This is due to the fact that every year between 1890 and 1912, with the exception of 1891, Ohio State played a game on Thanksgiving. In those 22 games, the Buckeyes went 13-8-1, mostly playing against Kenyon College, now a Division III school, whom they went 9-3 against. The day with the fewest Buckeye games ever is, not surprisingly, Sunday. Both the Buckeyes' Sunday contests, a 1995 win over Boston College and a 1999 loss to Miami, Florida, were part of the now-defunct Kickoff Classic, held at Giant Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey, from 1983 to 2002. Since I'm sure you're wondering now about the rest of the days of the week, here you go. The Buckeyes have played 18 total games on Monday, with only 4 of them being regular season games, the most recent being on Labor Day at Virginia Tech, to start the 2015 season as the Bucks got revenge for their lone loss from the year before. Tuesdays have the second fewest games at 7, with only 1 being a regular season game, that being the 1897 defeat at the hands of Columbus Barracks. Wednesdays have seen 7 bowl games, but only 6 regular season games, the most recent being the 1904 battle with Muskingum, which was the first of 2 games played by the Buckeyes that week. On Saturdays, the team has a winning percentage of around 72%. On the other days of the week, the Buckeyes have gone 49, 40, and 2, which is a win percentage around 55%. Based on those numbers, I'd say the Buckeyes should probably stick to Saturdays.